Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Shellie Geigle with J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and today is what's new at J&S Hobbies and Crafts. Now some of these products may not be new to market, but they are new to my store, and I wanted to show them to you because I will be doing a tutorial with this. So the first thing is they're all Heartfelt Creation products. Now this one I believe is new to market, and this is their classic companion border, and I'm going to show you here in just a moment what we can get out of this for our mini albums. Next we have the Heartfelt Creations Climbing Clematis paper collection. It's 12 by 12 and there are 24 double-sided sheets, meaning we're only going to need one pack to do this. And this one is the one I'm going to start with for the tutorial. So all you need is one. But I will flip through this. You can already see some beautiful prints. The next one I'm going to flip through is the Heartfelt Creations Floral Shoppe collection. And this is beautiful as well, and I'll flip through that. But first I wanted to start with the classic companion border die, and I'm going to get this out, and I have some examples here, so I'm going to bring this on out here, and I'm also going to get the dies out. I've already been playing with these, but I wanted to show you what you can do with this. This is going to be really cool for our mini albums. Now the tutorial I do, you will not have to have this, that's for sure. I'm going to create a tutorial to where you don't need to die cut. Us that want to use the die cuts, we'll be adding it as we go. So with these, let's start off with some beautiful examples here. Take a look at that. And I wanted to show you, this is what you get. You get this big one, and you get this. So for this example, as you can see, all I did was laid one of these down and I die cut. Look how beautiful that is. Next thing is, once again, I die cut, and I did where I cut it down, and it was just one of these. Now this would be beautiful as a belly band. I could use this as a border. I can do this whatever I wanted to do, but it's just gorgeous, and I have some ideas for us. The next thing I want to show you is this. Now look at these. Now that is beautiful, and I think that would look really cool on our pockets, maybe on our fold-outs, whatever it may be. Now to get this, what I did was I first laid this one down, and also check this out. This is another thing we can get off this. See that? Now when I die cut, this is still kind of attached, so I didn't die cut everything together to get this. I ran this through first. I had better results doing that. Then once I had this, that's where I came back. I placed these on this, and then I ran it through, and this is how I got it. But this alone, and they have little perforations down here so I can get this off, creates this. And this would be a beautiful border as well. Maybe on a fold out, maybe on a pocket, maybe in some other application. But that's all this is. And I fell in love with it. I really did. So there's many different things we can do with this die, and I am going to take advantage of that in my next tutorial. So I'm going to put that aside. Take all that. So that's just a quick little overview. You can probably come up with other ideas yourself. Let's take a look at the Floral Shoppe collection. And this has some very interesting colors in it, but when I started looking through the swatches that was provided, I fell in love with it. So let's begin. The colors are amazing. Now there's 2 of each design, but a total of 24 double-sided sheets on this. So that is the same thing as what we saw, but on the back, look at that. That is gorgeous. I think you can see that. I'm going to flip. Okay. Here's another panel page for us to work with. And I think that's really cute. And they have these things over here at the edge, and we can always add our own like journaling or whatever we would want if we use those in an album. on the back side, we've got this gorgeous print, and I love it. Look at the colors. They just all go together. And we have another cut aparts for little panels here. And I love this little vase they have, or urn. It's very pretty. And I'm trying to maneuver this so you can see, but it's kind of hard to keep it all in frame. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is first flip through this way, and then I'll turn this around and you can see the other side. I think it's going to be much easier. So, this image may look familiar because it's actually from one of their dies. And I actually have that. That's beautiful. But the prints are lovely. I haven't worked with Heartfelt Creations paper in some time, and I'm really excited about what they've got going, and I'll be using it. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And that's the same as what we just saw. I have a lot of ideas popping through my head for this paper collection. The first tutorial will be with the other paper pack I'm going to show you here in a minute. And then I'll be doing on this one. You saw that. And then they have this page where it has a bunch of different flowers, berries. And on the back side of this, if we didn't want to cut apart, there is a solid sheet. And I'll get to that in a moment. Alright, so I got really excited when I saw this cut apart sheet. Look at that. And there's also leaves and stuff and things that could be cut out. And on the back side it is a solid print. Well, not quite solid. It's got texture to it. And then we have some panels and some 6x6 panels. I love these color combos together. It's just really pretty. This is the same thing. And again, down here, something that is usable. And then we have 6x6 panels down here. I think you're really going to like when I flip this around and show you the other side as well. You'll see all the colors just flow so pretty together. And another 6x6 panel page. And I don't know if you thought of this, but there are on this little 6x6, there's a bunch of little sayings: a time to remember, always forever, doing life together, days like this. These are things that we can actually cut out too and use in the album if we wanted. And then we come to the final pages where we find tags and little tickets and whatnot. And then, of course, this is the same. So now I'm going to flip this over. I gotta try. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. One of my pages detached. But this is this one. That's just gorgeous. Look at the blues. Okay. And then we have this. Very pretty. We have another one coming. And then we have this. And this is the same. And then we flip this one. Whoops. And we have this. This will be the same. And then we flip and we have some beautiful stripes. And look at that pretty page. I think you can see that. Now on the back side of this one where it had a bunch of the flowers, this is it. pattern page, very pretty. There's that. And on the back side of this one where it had those, very pretty. And on the back side of this panel page, I'm going to take it out. They're about ready to fall out. Back side of this one is this. And then the back side of this one, in case you didn't want to use the panels, is this gorgeous blue. And then on the back side of another 6x6 panel is this bright, beautiful, well, not so bright, but this beautiful red color with some texture and backgrounds. And then this one, on the back of this, we have this. So all the colors just look awesome together. This is the Climbing Clematis collection, and I'm going to do it the same way. I'll flip one way and then I'll turn it around so you can see. This one I'm super excited about as well, and this is the one I'm first going to use in a tutorial that I'm going to start designing. We'll do a large album. So we'll flip it. Would you look at that? Isn't that gorgeous? I'll pull it up a little. And we get a second one, we just saw, and then this is the next one. Just so pretty. And then our next page is this. I think you can see that. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors. And there's our second sheet. And then we have this. Isn't that cute? Colors are so pretty in this. Okay. And then we have this. I'll flip. And then we have this page, and this page is good for cutting out maybe birdhouses, some flowers. And we got the birds. And the backside sheet of this is amazing. And then we have this. And these are great for little cut-aparts as well as that. Isn't that pretty? And then there's a cut-apart for flowers. And we've got some leaves. And if you didn't want to use that, there is a backside. And I'll show you that. Pretty flowers. And then we come to two 6x6 panels, and then we have these panels. And then, of course, we have these little strips that can be used as well. Okay, this is the same. And then we got some 6x6 panels. This paper is just gorgeous. And that is the same. And then we have some more 6x6 prints. And some of these prints that you are seeing is the back sides of some of the ones I just showed you. And that is a duplicate. Let me bring this up so maybe you can see it just a little bit better. Look at that. Very pretty. I'm excited to work with this. And then we come to the last page where we have our tags and our little tickets. Just little things. And of course we get another one. So I'm going to flip this around now. And I think it goes this way. And I'll scoop this up. So this is the back side of one. Isn't that pretty? Spring is almost here. Okay, we just saw that. Well, it's just gorgeous. This page is so pretty with the greens and purples and all the flowers. And we will flip again. We have this. Now this print, I just adore this. That's just beautiful. And we got another one of those. And then on the back side of that one cut apart with the birds and all that, we have that. And then the back side of the cut aparts with the lattices, we have that. And mine, this one's coming off. I'm going to bring it up. You can see that. And the back side of this one that we saw is this one. And we have this. And it's got some faded background prints in there, writing. And we go to the back side of this one. Oh, that's so pretty. And my pages have fallen out of my book. And you know, I really don't mind, because it used to be a long time ago with these paper packs, it was hard to get pages out because the adhesive was so strong that we had to be so careful about tearing our paper just trying to get it out. So the back side of this one is this beautiful purple one, and I'll bring it up. Isn't that pretty? And then the back side of the tags is this gorgeous purple. So that is what is in the Climbing Clematis. And if you are going to be following me along in my next tutorial of a large album, this is the one I'm going to work with. You only need one paper pack. This has 24 double-sided sheets in it for us. I hope that you have enjoyed this What's New, and I am going to now get started on designing something for us. And if you are a die cutter, don't forget, I'll be using this too. Okay, happy crafting. I will see you on that tutorial coming up shortly.